Yeah, lads, the Aces are not in a great shape right here. They are not in great shape. That's all I'm going to say because there's another injury in preseason or in training camp for the Aces. And look, I don't know how bad this injury is, but she's out for preseason. And Dana Evans is going to have to be a big part of the Las Vegas Aces this year. And I know a lot of Angel Reese fans didn't like her. Why? Because and look, I don't think she was good last year. I do think that she wasn't good for the team either. But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I do not begrudge a player for wanting to shoot the ball instead of passing the ball to someone who shoots 40% on layups. I will never begrudge a player for that. If she's shooting her own shot instead of giving the ball to Aja Wilson, that's a completely different story on this team right now. If she is not passing it to Aja, it makes sense. And to be fair, she wasn't passing the ball to Camilla. She was calling her own number. And the Aces roster is just so weak. It's just so weak. So like right now, as far as the injury report, obviously, look, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus is pregnant, but Dana Evans has been ruled out with a left knee injury. Like, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. When you hear any knee injury, it's not ideal. That's all I'm going to say. Like, is it the biggest issue? And could it be the biggest issue in the world? No. Could it be nothing? Yes. Could it be just precaution? Sure. But, like, knee injuries are knee injuries. So you're looking at this Aces team. Jackie Young literally was injured through the entirety of Unrivaled. She just kept going down holding her knee. Like, she would, every couple of games, Jackie Young would just go down. She missed the start of Unrivaled. But, like, she literally would just randomly go down holding her knee. So that's not a good sign for them. Kirsten Bell is just bad. Like, not a bad basketball player by any means, but a bad WNBA player. Deja Kelly was undrafted. She might make the freaking roster for game one. Tiffany Mitchell, we'll see. Didn't play much last season. We'll see with Tiffany Mitchell what she can do. Queen Egbo is going to have to play a role. Crystal Bradford, I don't know. Dana Evans was going to have to be a huge player. Like, obviously, look, Dana Evans did not do much last year. But if you saw last year, when she started getting back into the rotation, she was doing all right. Like, Dana Evans was one of the best bench players in the WNBA 2 years ago. Like, if you look at Dana Evans' career stats, like, they're not bad. They're not bad by any means. So, like, again, the Angel Reese fans don't like Dana Evans. And I'll admit, Dana Evans was bad last year. Like, I'm 100% not saying Dana Evans was good, but there's a player in there. That's WNBA.com. I'm trying to find the ESPN one. But like, if you look at how she, like, obviously last season, 7.2 points per game. But if you're looking at the previous year, her stats the previous year coming off the bench, averaging 9 points per game on, again, mediocre splits. Last year, 37% from three. I'm sorry, she's shooting 37% from three. A Dana Evans 3-point shot was a much better shot than an Angel Reese layup last year for Chicago Sky fans. They just didn't like Dana Evans because, Dana Evans called her own number. And in fairness, I'm not going to begrudge Dana Evans for going out there and chucking. But at the same time, again, if that's what she does in Vegas, then you can start to question you can question Dana Evans because she was obviously very good as a bench player before that. But her being injured is just is genuinely just not a good thing for them. It's not good at all because they need as much firepower as they can get because they've got no bench. Tiffany Mitchell they're going to have to rely Liz Kitley. They have to rely on Liz Kitley. They genuinely have to rely on Liz Kitley. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking, lads? What were they thinking? All they had to do was go be smart about it. Keep Tiffany Hayes. Do not trade for Jewel Lloyd to take $250,000 out of your salary. Don't trade for Jewel Lloyd on a supermax. And just get the 2 pick in that trade and take Dominique Malonga. That's all they had to do was be smart. Because, yeah, Dominique Malonga doesn't match up with Chelsea Gray's timeline, but she does match up with Age's timeline if you assume Age has got 5 good years left in her. Age is only 28. But, yeah, I wonder, I have a weird feeling, like, why the Aces are expected to be the third favourites is beyond me. It is absolutely beyond me. Like, do you guys not know that based on ESPN's over-under, the like the Aces over under is better than the Lynx. Better than the Lynx. The Lynx won 30 games last year and got better, and there's 4 more games. And apparently, the Lynx are not as good as an Aces team, who, in fairness, Dane Evans might not make the Lynx roster. Dane Evans is going to be a key part of the Aces. Because without Dane Evans on the Aces bench, they've got Liz Kitley, Queen Egbo, and Tiffany Mitchell. That is what the Aces bench is. The best player on the Aces bench is arguably Dane Evans. And it depends on how much time she's missing, because Meg Gustafson's out indefinitely. Meg Gustafson's a really good backup center. She's gone. Cheyenne Parker-Tyus is literally pregnant. She's not coming back anytime soon. Is Harmony Turner going to make the roster? Is she going to make the roster? Aaliyah Nye, a 3rd round pick who they took at 13 for some reason? Like, none of these players are going to help. They're going to have to rely on a... They don't have a backup point guard either. Dane Evans is their backup point guard. Maybe Tiffany Mitchell can play there, I guess. With her 0 assists per game, or her 0.5 assists per game last year. I guess, when she played for Connecticut. She can be the backup point guard. But, yeah, it's just a mad out situation all around for the Aces, because this is such a flimsy team that they are a Jackie Young injury. I think Asia Wilson is Iron Woman. She's missed 1 game in her career. She's going to play all 44 games. That's just, I'm going to make that assumption. But not even an Asia Wilson playing at her peak. Not even a peak Asia Wilson. Not even Asia Wilson if she goes and fucks about and starts averaging 30 a game. Because let's be real, we saw last year with Asia Wilson against the bad team, she averaged like 33. Against the good team, she was being held quite a lot low a lot of the time. But now there's some real bad teams. Like, even the worst teams last year were nowhere. Like, the worst team last year still had Cameron Brink, De'Erica Hamby, and Azare Stevens as their centers. The worst team this year, the Valkyries, try break the points record in the Valkyries. If Temi doesn't play, she should literally go out there and try to break the points record with Kayla Thornton-Gardner. But, like, they're going to have to rely on Chelsea Gray averaging 15 a game. I'm not joking. Oh, maybe not. They're going to have to rely on Jewel Lloyd being a competent shooter. And now they just don't have a bench. So their starter's going to have to play 40 minutes a game. Like, if arguably 2 of their 3 best bench players, well, 3 of their 4 best bench players, if you count Parker-Tyus as pregnant, aren't even going to be there. To start the year. But anyway, I'll see you guys.